Hi and welcome. I'm George Pierce and I want to thank you for watching. This video is about 1951 Chevys and I think you're going to love it. It was fun to make and I invite you to stay tuned to the end of the video because I got a little test for you. I'm going to show you a 1951 something and see if you know what it is. I'm sure you will, but I think you'll enjoy seeing it. So let's get right to those 1951 Chevys. So this is the Chevy Deluxe, which is probably the most popular Chevy. They sold the most of them. They made almost 900,000. I think they made about 883,000 out of about 1,200,000. Made about 1,200,000 for the whole year, and all different models. And this is the Stylelijne, which is comes again in different models. As you can see, the convertibles. You might notice the nose on the front with the Chevy emblem. That's kind of changed. There's a little more significant. There's the visor. This is the Belair. The Belair had the hardtop. The hardtop enabled you to have an open air, really airy feeling. As you can see, there's no center post between the front and the rear. There's no center post, so you got this wide open feel. That's made that a very popular car as well. They made a couple 100,000 of those. They also had some fastbacks, of course. This is a Suburban, and Suburbans are really neat in my opinion. And of course the pickup trucks, you just can't beat an old pickup truck. You notice the grille on the Chevys. That's one of the things that differentiated year from year. Is if you know the grills, you can usually tell between grills and taillights and stuff like that. But the Chevy, that's just a classic style. This is a 51 Chevy here. And of course the convertibles are pretty hard to beat. This is a truck, 51 Chevy truck, okay. And that's not exactly how they looked on the front. This is an old Chevy truck that's really special. And this is more what it did look like. Original, the bumper's not quite right. I don't think those are original taillights. Now, Chevy did have, by the way, they had 15-inch tires. There's the car that I wanted to see if you could read. So yeah, Chevy made a 15-inch tire back then, and it was a 4-ply. Now, it was 2-ply and 4-ply. I don't know if that's probably way back before your time, but back then, if your car sat in one spot for very long, it thumped. It thumped for 15 to 30 minutes at least, and in the cold weather it might thump even longer because that where the tire would sit on the ground, that would be flat. So it would pull until it kind of warmed up and straightened out. Also, the average Chevy was around $1,500, anywhere from 13, typically more like 1,500 on up to about 23 is what the average. What the Chevy would cost. You probably could go a little higher than that, but that's pretty much. And of course, the average household income back then was about $1,500. However, it's about $30 a week. So, that's not a lot of. It's not a lot of money. But I just thought I'd throw that in about the tires, of course. And I don't know if you know back then, but the price of gas was around 17.9 to 19.9 per gallon. So things were a whole lot different. I'm sure you guessed it. It was the 1951 Studebaker. It wasn't a Studebaker like you'd normally see. Of course, it was turned into a Woody, but I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give us a like. I appreciate it. And if there's something that you want to comment on, we'd appreciate the comment. And if you would like to not miss a video, go ahead and subscribe and hit the and ring the bell, and that way you won't miss out. I do want to thank you again for watching. I appreciate it.